Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been quite a while since I've filmed a video, and quite a few months actually, and I'm happy to say that I am back. I don't know how consistent my videos are gonna be, but gotta start with the first one to get my toes wet again. So I figured that I would do a get ready with me today and just give you a little life update, let you know what's been going on and why I've been away for so long. I was supposed to come back to YouTube right after my move in August, and that did not end up happening. I kind of did an update on my Instagram, but for those of you who don't follow me there, you wouldn't really know why I've been absent. So we're going to do a little get ready with me. I've got a new camera, proper lighting, so hopefully the quality of the videos is a lot better. Alright, so today we've got lots of new products that I have gotten over the last few months. Just because I've been away doesn't necessarily mean that I haven't bought any beauty products, because you know, you all know me fairly well enough to know that I love makeup. So let's get into it. We've got lots of exciting new launches and new products to me, new products in general, that I want to play around with and get ready with you guys today, while giving you guys a little life update at the same time. I'm going to zoom you guys in and we'll get started. Alright, so I've got you guys nice and zoomed in so you can see what's going on here. So basically, let me start off telling you where I have been. So in August, I moved into my new apartment, and I don't think I ever mentioned it on my channel, but my mom had been sick for quite a few years, battling with cancer. It started in the lungs and then it went into her brain, and she passed away in September. So that is where I've been. That's why I've been absent, because it's been extremely difficult to live with. I went over to Montreal where she lived at the end of August, and then, or no, not the end of August, it was like middle of August. And basically with my sister, and she was in palliative care at home, so we basically stayed with her until her last day. So I've just been in a funk, trying to get back to normal and trying to live life without her, and it's been very difficult for all of us, but as a family we are pulling through, and you know, I've got a good support system around me, and so does my sister. Even though we're not close in distance, we're always there for each other, and so we're just pulling together to try and get over this hard hump. I'm trying to say it with all the courage that she would give me. So that's where I've been the last 4 months, and I'm not 100%, definitely not. I am a lot better, and I'm at a place where I believe that I can start making my videos again and get back into this life that we call normal at the moment. On a more light-hearted note, I have moved into my new place. It's beautiful and I'm very happy here. It's been nice to get into a new space and, you know, decorate it the way that we want to and stuff, and just to be back to normal, well, as normal as we can be with this whole COVID situation. It's tough on everyone, right? So now I do have some exciting news as well. I went from one extreme to another, but over the holidays I did get engaged. So my boyfriend of 4 years proposed. Yeah, so we're happily engaged. I'm definitely sad because my mom can't be here to enjoy these moments with me, but I know that she's watching from wherever she is up above and she's very happy, so that gives me peace. I guess I can't get started with all the products. Sorry, I kind of just got into a little trance of just talking. Alright, so let's get into these products and I'll keep letting you know what's going on. So first off, I've got the Tatcha, the Liquid Silk Canvas Primer. I already did my skincare, sorry, I'll let you know about that first. I use this Murad moisturizer. It is a clarifying oil-free water gel. Daytime moisturizer. Let me just see if I can focus into it. There we go. Okay, so that's what I used as my moisturizer. Then I used the INKEY List Brighten-i eye cream. So that is what I have on my eyes as my eye cream. So that's already been done. So now I'm just gonna prime my face and then we will get started. So hopefully this view is a lot better for you guys. I have to get used to not looking at the viewfinder and look directly at the camera, which I'm attempting to do. But you'll have to let me know how the quality is and stuff and how everything is going. Alright, so I've got the Tatcha primer. So I have the putty primer that she already had come out with, and I quite liked that, but I didn't like the white film that I left on my face. I felt that it did leave a white film on my face when I used it, so I really wanted to try the liquid version of it, and so far so good. If you see me looking down, it's just because my mirror is here. For foundation today, I'm nervous because I have not used it yet, but I've got the Huda Beauty Stick Foundation. My shade is in 240N. So I'm going to be using this for the very first time. I think I'm going to try going in with the Huda Beauty and see how that goes. Since this foundation brush was launched with the foundation, why not just give it a try. Alright, so a lot of people have been raving about this foundation, so I'm quite excited to try it. I just hope I got the right shade. So we're just gonna do a couple swipes. I don't know. Let's just do half of the face first, and then we'll see. Oof, I think this is a little bit too dark. We'll see. And then I'm just going in with the brush and tapping motions and just in circular motions and just seeing how this blends out. Doesn't seem too bad. I can't comment on the coverage yet, but it doesn't seem too bad. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm gonna try and build it up a little bit just so that I can get some of the blemishes gone. So this is my first video since, I can't even remember when I filmed last. July, I think, if that. I don't remember. It's been quite a while, that's for sure. Alright, so the foundation is done, and honestly I can't complain. I think it looks really nice. The color match is actually not that bad, and I'm really happy with the results. I've heard that this foundation is really good for oily skin. It was a debate between the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation and the Huda Beauty, but the NARS foundation I have used before, which is why I decided to go with the Huda Beauty foundation instead. So far, so good. I'm liking the way that it looks. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go in, I got this a while ago, I haven't used it. but it's the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. So I have the shade, does it say shade? No, I guess it's just a universal shade, but I guess it's supposed to help with the dark circles, and it's just like a peachy color. So I am gonna try this under the eyes and see how it does, see if it gives a brightening effect. Well, it definitely does. If you compare this under eye with this one, I definitely see a difference. I know a lot of people rave about this product, so I got it to test out. It's not a new product or anything, but I wanted to see how it was. So the day that I'm filming this, it's January 3rd, and yesterday we had such a big snowstorm. It's actually the first snowstorm that we've gotten this year, like with significant amounts of snowfall. Basically Christmas, there was a dusting of snow, if that, and yeah, it was quite bad yesterday when we had all that snow. So we have about, I would say, at least 20 to 30 centimeters have fallen, so it's quite bad. It didn't lose power though, which is nice. Alright, so now I'm going in with the, this is the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. I have the shade Medium 1. So we're gonna see how this goes. I don't know if it's my shade or not. We'll see. So I'm just using the IT Cosmetics number 7 brush to put this on. Yeah, it's not bad. I might go in with another one just to lighten it up a little bit. Yeah, it's not bad. It's a bit dark, so I think I'm gonna just go in with a little bit of a lighter one. So I have the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in medium 20 that I think I'm gonna just add a little bit of. This seems more my shade. A little bit. It's a little bit lighter. Well, if anyone says that I have dark under eye circles today, who are they fooling? I definitely look awake, that's for sure. Alright, now I'm going to go in with my eye primer. Sorry. Can I tell I haven't filmed in a while? So I have the Matte Soft Ochre Pro Longwear Paint Pot, which I'm using as my eyeshadow primer. So that's what it looks like there. And I have been using the M173 brush from MORPHE, which is just this brush right there. And I've actually really been liking it. I think I got this tip off of Paige Corn's channel, and she's been using it with this eyeshadow primer as well, and it's like, it's been so nice, and I love the way that this primer works because it has a pigment to it, so I don't need to add like foundation on my eyes anymore because my eyes naturally are dark. So now that I have this primer, it actually cancels out and covers up some of the darkness, and I just find that it applies so amazing with this brush. She was definitely right in her video. It's like they're a match made in heaven, because it just blends it so seamlessly. I love it. Alright, so that is done. Now I am going to go in with powder. I've been so excited to try this powder. It is the One Size translucent powder. There we go. I have this shade translucent. I think that's the only shade that it comes in, but I have not tried this and I've been so excited. So for those of you that don't know, this is Patrick Starr's company. He is another YouTuber and I have heard great reviews of this powder. So I'm just gonna put some in the cap, if it will come out. Come on. There. So we've got some in the cap. So the translucent shade, it kind of looks like it has a pigment. Can you see that there? I don't know if the camera's really picking it up. I have to fiddle around with the camera and the settings and stuff. I think I'm gonna go in with the other end of the Huda Beauty brush just because this brush has like a nice point and I think it will apply powder really nicely under the eyes. So I've heard that this powder is very smoothing and it blurs, so I'm excited to try it. I'll also set the eye primer with it. That really did do a nice job at setting the concealer for sure. Now I don't feel like I really need to set my entire face with this because the foundation is quite matte already. I'll just do maybe a little bit of my T-zone, although I don't think I really need it, to be honest, and that's not something that I would usually say very often because usually I always put powder down. I'm quite impressed. Nice going, Patrick Starrr. So the One Size translucent powder, go check it out. And I will be linking everything down below. Alright, oh yeah, I forgot about this. I got the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Mini, which was a holiday release from Hourglass. That's what that looks like. So that's the blush that we're going to use. But I also want to use this shade here, which is the Finishing Powder Soft Light. I kind of want to see what this looks like under the eyes. I'm a bit skeptical about it, but I kind of want to try it just to see what it looks like. So now I'm getting into another product from, this is from Blinged Brushes. This is Paige Corin's collaboration with them. So she made these beautiful brushes with them. Check out the detail in the rhinestones, how beautiful they are. I fell in love when I saw them and when I saw her come out with it, so I had to give them a try. This one is the F22 brush, so I'm gonna use this all under the eye. So I brought the whole brush collection. She also came out with sponges as well with them, but I was more interested in the brushes and I said if I like them, maybe one day I'll get the sponges as well, but for now I just really wanted to try the brushes. And I wanted to support her because I've been watching her for quite a while now, so I definitely wanted to support her collection. Oh wow, okay. See, I thought that this powder would have a little bit of a luminosity to it, but it doesn't really, and it really sets nicely. I mean, I already set my concealer with the One Size, but this one too is really nice. I'll have to test it out more when I haven't already tested out a translucent powder, but that'll come. Alright, so I'm a bit nervous about this one, but it also has a bronzer in the collection, which is the Golden Bronze Light bronzer. So I'm going to test that out as my bronzer today. It does have a little bit of shimmer in it. I'll swatch it so you can see, which that makes me a little bit nervous, but I don't know if you can see the shimmer in that, but it does have quite a bit of shimmer and I'm a bit nervous about it, but we'll see how it works, so we'll try that. All right, so now we are going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Face 125 brush. I'm gonna use this for the bronzer and we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm a bit nervous because of the shimmer, but we shall see. All right. I've heard that this brush is really, really good for bronzing up the skin. Seems decent. Actually, I don't even see the shimmer now that it's on. It's quite bronzy, that's for sure. All right, let's try it on this side. Yeah, it's pretty good actually. Love me some bronzer to get color back in the face. Yeah, actually that's really, really pretty. And then I always do the perimeter of the face. Wow, that really makes the application of bronzer effortless with this brush or the bronzer. I don't know. I love them both together though. Really, really pretty. Just warmed up the face. I like it. And now for the blush. So the blush in this palette is the blush Mood Flush. So I don't know if these are permanent shades that Hourglass has or not, but I'll definitely link everything down below. So for this one, I'm going to use the F24 brush from the Blink Brushes Page Corin collection. So I'm just going to go in. It's like an angled blush brush. I also had the Rare Beauty blush that I wanted to try in Bliss. Oh well, we'll save that for another video. We'll use this today, so. Actually, that blush is really pretty. I really like it. Wow. It gives like a mauve-y pink flush to the cheeks. Quite impressed. Yeah, it's really pretty. So now let's go for highlighter. Did I bring a highlighter with me? No. Okay. We're gonna use the highlighter in here as well. Why not use the whole palette? And this is the Metallic Stroke Powder Champagne Strobe Light. So with that, I'm gonna go into Page Corin and Bling Brushes brush F25, which is their highlighting brush, and we're gonna go in this highlighter. Ooh, that's pretty. It's very subtle, but very pretty. I don't know if you guys are able to see that. But it's nice. Okay, let's do this side. Yeah, it's really pretty. Cool. Well, I'm excited to have this. So now we're gonna do the brows quickly. So I have a couple new brow products to try as well. I have the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, which is in shade number 3. So I have used this once during the holidays and I was really, really impressed by it actually. It's really good. All right, so let's Okay, you guys can see well. I find that it is so, I was gonna say precise, but I guess that's why they named it Precisely My Brow. Little dry flake there. Alright, so brows are done, and I use the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit as well to set my brows, and I really like it. It's basically like hairspray for your brows, so it keeps them in place, and that's the end of it. I have the tinted one as well, which is the Gimme Brow, but I haven't used it yet. I just wanted to try the pencil and the brow setter to begin with. Alright, so everybody's favorite part is coming up. The eyeshadow. Oh, I love doing eyeshadow. Eyeshadows and lips, and then we're done. Alright, so I've got all the eye brushes from Paige's collection as well. So I'm going to use them, and I've actually got the Natasha Denona Mini Zendo palette. Oh, sorry about the glare. And I'll show you what the colors look like here. And there you go. So I'm going to use this on the eyes today. I'm a bit nervous, but we shall see how it goes. Alright, so I'm going to take the E24 brush from her collection with bling brushes, and I'm going to go into the shade Daz, and I'm gonna just swipe this into the crease. It's like a peach color, I would say. So just in windshield wiper motions, I'm just sweeping this into the crease. So I'll just do one eye on camera, and then I'll go and do the other eye off camera, just so that it's quicker for you guys. I don't want you guys to be here for 10 hours. This video is gonna be long enough since I haven't filmed in so long, so. Alright, that's a pretty color. I'm gonna go into Starrr, which is this shade right here, with the E22 brush. I just want to see, it's more of a precision blending brush. It's very tiny, but I just want to use this here. I just want to see how this works, because I still want the light peach to kind of peek out. So I want to be more precise with my application. And then what I'm going to do is take a clean fluffy brush. This one is the E23. It's got no product on it. And I'm just going to blend. Just make sure that there's no harsh lines. Just in circular motions and swiping motions. These colors are really blending nice together. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into the E22 brush, and I'm going to go in with the darker shade, which is Uncovered, and I'm going to add that to the outer V of the eye as well, just to build up the intensity of this look. And that's the trick with eyeshadows. You always want to build up your darker colors slowly so that you don't get more product on your eyes than you want, right? I think I'm gonna try with a dry brush, and I'm gonna put the shade Bare, which is this one right here. And I'm gonna put it on the outer half of my lid. I'm gonna try it dry, and I've got my Fix Plus here just in case I need to wet my brush, but we're gonna try it dry first. And this is just a Morphe brush, but there's no number. I think I got it in a kit. I think Anastasia also has a similar brush, so if I can find the Morphe one, I'll link it. If not, I will link the Anastasia brush. See, you can see it, but I want more pigment, so I think I am going to just spray my brush a little bit with Max Fix Plus to get a little bit more pigment, because I kind of want these shadows to pop. So I'm just taking my Max Fix Plus, spraying my brush a couple times. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go all over the lid with this shade. Why not? Impromptu change. I like this color. It's really, really pretty. Gonna build it up just a little bit. There we go. That's pretty. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the shade Stripped, which is like this silvery shade right there, and I'm gonna take it just on my baby finger. Wow, that's really pigmented. Okay, and I'm just gonna go in the center of the eye. Kind of like a spotlight effect. There. And then I'm going to take the E22 brush again. I'm going to go back into that dark shade. Just build it up a little. Just like that. Perfect. Then I'm going to go into that clean blending brush, which is the E23 again, and I'm just going to blend. Now another trick that I have for blending, if you find that your eyeshadow line is too stark and too it's not blended properly basically, you can take your blending brush, go into the first shade that you use, which is the lightest shade in the palette, pick up a little bit of product, or you can do this with like a nude shade, whatever, and you just go over the edges, and it will just really diffuse the look and give it all the blending that you need. Now what I'm gonna do is go into the first brush that we use. Just gonna wipe it off a little bit. And I'm just gonna swipe this here. And I just wanna marry these two shades together and just blend them on the lid. There we go. Perfect. Now I'm just gonna go on to the lower lash line. So for this, I'm gonna use, I think I'm gonna still use the E22 brush. I'm actually really liking this brush. And I'm gonna go in with the first shade that we used and the second shade. And I'm just gonna mix them. off the excess and just go underneath the lash line. Build it up a little bit. And then I'm going to take the pencil brush in this collection, which is the E26 brush. And I'm just going to dip it into that darker shade again. And I'm just going to do the outer portion of the eye. And there we go. And now I'm going to go in to the highlighter from the Hourglass. Now I'm going to go into the highlighter from the Hourglass palette. And I'm going to take just any brush. I just grabbed an angle brush. And I'm just going to put this in the inner corner. Alright, and there's the eye look. So I'm going to go finish up the other eye and put some mascara on, and I will be back in a few. Alrighty, we are back. So basically I finished off my eyeshadow look. So this is the way that the eyes are looking. And I finished up with the Dior Show Iconic Cover Curl Mascara. I really like the way that it looks on the lashes. Like, I'm really impressed. And I finished the other eye and we're done. So now I'm gonna go in for the lips. So I'm first gonna use the lip liner in Dervish from MAC. So it is just kind of a pinky nude lip liner. So I'm gonna put that on. And then I'm gonna go in with the Natasha Denona lipstick in the I Need a Nude lipstick in Avril. So that is that shade, and again, it's a pinky nude. All right, so there we have it. There's the setting spray. After this, it's done. So I'm gonna use the Morphe Mattifying Continuous Setting Spray. Should have thought of doing that before I put mascara on, but anyways, it smells so good. Just using my fan. All right, and there we have it. There's the finished look. I really am happy with it. I'm really happy with the way the eyes turned out and with the way the overall look went. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching, for sticking it out with me during my absence. I'm definitely going to be filming more. Like I said in the beginning, not sure how often yet, but I will try and get videos up as much as I can for you guys, because I definitely do want to continue making content for you guys. And hope that you guys will subscribe if you're new here, hit that thumbs up, and leave a comment down below of stuff that you guys want to see. You can always hit the notification bell as well if you want to be advised when I upload next. And yeah, so I hope that you guys are all doing well, and I will see you again soon. Bye.